Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to ETS2 Season 2. It's the morning now. I was hoping to let you hear it, but yes, the guys have been calling me over at the place where we should be going in Are, in Lidl. Because yes, we are actually pretty late already. I decided to stop and take the scenic route, and I decided to stay for the night. Seems like they didn't like that. It's actually, what is it? 9:30 in the morning now. We are terribly late. That might have been the wrong button. Oh, reminds me, the shifter I'm using, it's a bit of a workaround at the moment. Not really matching with the truck. It's something from Wally's interior, but I'm looking forward because Fred, actually the maker of this truck, this is Fred SCANIA. He is actually making an update where he is adding a full-blown, super high detailed shifter. So we can really go with that setup now instead of this workaround. So looking forward to that update. Of course, no one knows when that update is going to be released. It's probably soon, TM. But when it does, we will for sure switch to that setup. So looking forward to it. My goodness, 9:30 and it's still just, the sun is barely showing itself. It's like sunrise here. Actually, that might actually be a very good thing already, right? Considering the Norway, the winter in Norway, you have to be thankful that there is even at least a semblance of sunlight. And Lori is making us go the wrong way actually, I realized, thankfully, because that is going back where we came from. There we go. That's the one that we want to go to. That's the one, because the custom waypoints that you set, they kind of reset in my GPS at the moment. Whenever I turn off the engine, whenever the kinds of resets, I have to look for maybe there's a software update for it. It has its quirks. It works, but it has its quirks. So I have to know those limitations and work with them.
After 100 yards,
my goodness,
right.
This is so scenic everywhere you look. Looks like there's a viewpoint as well based on that icon. That's the one. I have no idea how you pronounce that though. Atlanterhavsvägen. Okay. I'm hoping that's what I'm hoping for. Oh yes, I think it's the one. I think it's the one. Because I've seen a photo from you guys about this. Is it this area right here? Yeah, I think this is... Oh my goodness, look at that view. Yeah, this is going to be our thumbnail shot. For sure, because look at that. How interesting the shape of that road is. Right? And couple that with the beautiful sunrise. Ketoya Holmen. Probably butchering each and every pronunciation, but you get the point. It's a place. Storsison, bro. Looks like there's a viewpoint up ahead as well. Yeah, very interesting bridges. I wondered why they had to curve it like this so much. Probably so that boats could squeeze themselves underneath the bridge. That's what I would think. But if you guys have more info about this place, let me know. It's always nice to get more context about the places where they're visiting. And looks like there is a viewpoint here, which we might not... Oh, it's going to be hard to go and get ourselves out of here later again. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's go and enjoy the views. Atlantic Ocean Road. That's probably the translation of what we pronounce or tried to pronounce a while ago, right? Atlantic sounds vegan, something like that. Atlantic Ocean Road. And looks like we are blocking someone on the road. I hear someone tooting their horn. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Just admire the view for now. Yeah, this view is amazing. With the... especially from that angle. Yeah, you guys have been sharing your photos with me on Discord. Lots of our members in the community were going through these areas and being wowed by it. So I was really looking forward to visiting it myself. And finally, here we are, guys. So enjoy the view. Yeah, that looks like something. Although the pillar is right in the middle, that would make it harder for the boats to pass through. So I wonder why you have to arc it that much, and then look at how much we're blocking the road. I wonder why you have to arc it that much, and then you put a pillar in the middle. Kind of defeats the purpose, but there might be some other reason for it. Maybe putting it in the middle isn't too bad. Alright, let's go and turn on our hazard lights here. After we've blocked all the people, let's warn them now. There is a car coming up. Maybe let's let them pass. Let's open my window here on the left side. Okay, he is stopping-ish. Not really. Alright, there you go. There is a car on my right side as well. But I think he's a bit far from me. At least I hope so. Okay, that looks like a good angle. Let's start straightening it out. Alright, that looks good-ish. There we go. Thank you. One sec, I'm almost out. There you go. He can't wait any longer. Sorry for the hassle. Oh, this is interesting. You guys hearing that imbalance? Because I have my window on the left open, you kind of hear it more. You kind of hear the engine louder, but only from the left side. But the right side is still a bit muffled. Oh, that's amazing. Very nice audio engine from Fmod. Very nice implementation from SCS. But yeah, it does feel a bit off, so let's raise that back. Very nice here, oh my goodness. And this is winter. Winter when it's usually not as scenic because more fog, everything is white and all that stuff.
100 yards, turn left.
But yeah, this probably would look even better during, I don't know, autumn maybe. When you have yellow trees maybe, but these look like they're evergreen, so maybe it won't really be that yellow. But still, right? More varied colors instead of just white everywhere. But still, looks amazing as it is. So no regrets there. Thank you. I still don't have, so I'm recording this right after the previous one, so I still don't have the info open. I should have opened it beforehand. I apologize. But if anyone who is familiar is watching, please let us know in the comments and I will pin it. Thank you to ProMods as a whole, but in particular the developer of this area. That's the info I don't have with me at the moment. I remember, I think it was Scan or Plum who gave the names of the developers for each of the areas. So I should have it, but I don't have it open. My bad. So yes, thank you, Mr. Developer of this area. And I will pin the comment when I see it. Oh yeah, that's the very long name. Atlantis of Wagon. So we are speeding here. 60 only, okay. Gotcha. Very nice Stanley vibe here. Literally punching through a mountain. Does feel a bit slow driving here at 60, huh? Yeah, but yeah, nice to see that there are other cars in the road. On the road here. Although that's not nice to see. Looks like there is someone who is actually... Yikes. Sorry, bro. In this cold weather, this engine actually overheated.
Cross the road.
You're now in Kristiansand. Oh, this is the most confusing place to me. There is a Kristiansand and there is a Kristiansund. Just literally one letter difference. And they're both in Norway. One is in the southern area, right after you cross from Denmark, right? From Denmark, you cross over to Norway, that's Kristiansand. And then this one is a bit more to the north, Kristiansund. Why? Why? Maybe in the local language, maybe they sound completely different. Maybe that A and U are completely different. I don't know. But it sure looks the same to me. I would be totally confused with that. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But very interesting. Wonder where that name came from. So yes, as always guys, it's a group effort, right? We are crowdsourcing this. I'm just a driver. Yeah, you guys be my tour guide, especially those who are more familiar with this area. We do have a lot of locals, a lot of people from Norway in the community, so or lots of people, even if you're not from Norway but you know of this area, you know tidbits of trivia. I love reading those from you. Those make the trip even more fun because yes, we get the views but we don't get as much context. And when you guys provide the context in your comments, it really makes the trip even more fulfilling, makes it more real. So I love reading those, and I'm sure other people who watch the videos also enjoy those because they also feel the same. They get the views now, they get the story later. And it's a group effort, right? We are building the truck together, we are building this and we are saving up money together, and we are touring the world, well, touring Europe together. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Kristiansand looks like a large port area, port city. Looks like there is also a camera, speed camera up ahead, so let's go and slow down. Yeah, there it is. There was a sign there warning us. Very nice vibes here. There's even like cars parked on the side of the road.
Cross the rotary, first exit.
Yes, very much like a small town that way. Very nice. Not too rigid with the rules and whatnot.
Exit ahead.
Good. What is that? What are those? Are we right across the airport or something? Because those look like approach lights to me. These guys. It is, I think. Look, Kemira. 1 second, guys. Let's go to... Let me put up my drone here for a bit. Alright, drone is up. Let's go and get them up. Yes, it is. See, guys? I know my stuff. Sometimes. It is an airport. Those are approach lights. And that's the airport. There's even some aircrafts in there. They kind of disappear, but yeah. Runway, what runway is this? There is no number. But if we are looking at this, I should find the ICAO code for this airport. Airport is to the left. Probably runway 09 or... Yeah, it looks like it's facing to the east, right? So 07 to 09 or 07 to 10 is my guess. Cool. I'll go and look for it later. This is the Lokemira airport probably. Very nice additional detail in there. Good. I enjoy these things. Whew. And that is the benefit of broadening the horizon, right? With the trying out different sims. Because before, if I didn't know anything about flight sim, about aviation, then I wouldn't have spotted that. We wouldn't have had that additional nugget. But now, because we are exposed to both kinds of simulators, I have more context. At least have an idea of what we are looking at, right? And we can appreciate them more. I hope I can, and I hope I can kind of portray and pass on that additional context to you guys as well. Second that, because there is this beautiful bridge in front which we are unfortunately not driving through, and there's a viewpoint right there, but how do we get there? Ah, there's a road here, I see. Sorry, I know, shouldn't be stopping on the roundabout, but there was a bridge and we weren't driving through it. That is a mortal sin in my books. And that one, yeah, looks like a mortal sin on your books. Another one bites the dust. Another sign bites the dust. My bad. Okay, here we go. Let's enjoy this one. Touring Kristiansand. Oh my goodness, I really should get the name of the developer. Maybe as we're playing this one, I can have a look at it. Alright. Okay. Enjoy the view. Gimnison Bridge. Ah, so at least even though we're not driving through it, we are getting a viewpoint of it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, that is thumbnail worthy, definitely. Thank you. Shoo. There's the flag. Awesome stuff. Good. Right. Ay, ay, ay. Everywhere you look is amazing, isn't it? Ah. Okay, now I know. Okay, I have the list with me now. Sorry for the delay. Oh, and this is actually by scan. Okay, so all of these areas we're looking at, Ondalsnes, Kristiansund, Molde, these were started by Callum D714, and they were actually finished by Scan 720. Scan 720 is one of the newer members of the ProMods team, but he has been super active since he joined. And yes, he's been providing all of the context from a ProMods point of view, and he's watching these videos as well often. So no wonder he was excited for us to go through here. This is his work. Awesome stuff. His work and Callum's. So Scan and Callum, thank you guys for the amazing work. Sorry for the delay in crediting you, but yes, here we go. I'm sure you commented that in the first episode already, but better late than never, right? Thank you for the hard work, and looking forward to seeing more stuff from you guys. What you have in store for us. Oh, this is nice. Okay, is that the end of the tour? Are we now on the normal roads? Well, I say normal, but in Norway, everywhere you go is scenic, so it's not really going to be a bad deal. Yeah, I think no more viewpoints. Yes. So, might need a ferry again though, because this, I think there's another ferry. So I think this is a separate island altogether, basing on the fact that we had to take a ferry going here, and now we have to take a ferry again going out. Trondheim, 170 kilometers. But yeah, very nice. The vibe, the signage. Of course, I cannot attest to the accuracy, but I'm very confident that this is very close to the real thing. And if anyone has more real life feedback, you've been here, you know how it looks, then let us know how close or how far it is, and let's see how all that goes. Yeah, it looks like it's technically a separate island, this area that we've been. Would be interesting to see this in the map. Yeah, unfortunately the default. 1 second. Why? No, that's okay. This is okay, you think? Good. So if you look at the map, yeah, it's kind of hard to see that it's a separate island, but it actually is, I think. Let's go and look at the map in here. Through here. Okay, it is. Yeah, might have a bit mismatching road in there too. No, I think it's okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, it really is quite separate over here. Although here, this road seems like it's part of the main island. I don't know. Maybe these are mountains, so it's not as drivable. Yeah, this is the bridge, right? This is the bridge that we didn't go through. But at least there's a viewpoint there. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, and then from here, we can actually continue to the next leg. Alright, good. So hope you guys enjoyed that tour. That is technically the end of the ProMods 2.60 new areas in Norway by Callum and Scan. Awesome work, guys. Thank you for that. And from here on out, I think we are familiar with these roads. I think we've been to these roads, but not during winter. So if you are interested, stick around, because more views coming up for sure. And this is what's amazing about these things, right? It's not only like, oh, I just go to the new areas. Yes, we go there, but it's not the only noteworthy place. because it's all tying up together now. As ProMods and as SCS update, as they add new areas and update the old ones, everything is becoming more and more cohesive, more and more compatible. What's the term? Yeah, they are more and more synergized. You get the point. But yes, it's not anymore like, oh, this looks pretty old, this looks like from years back, and then this one feels so brand new and this is great. Now everything is going to that great level, and that's a huge win in our books. And the testament to that is I'm seeing a lot of photos from you guys, and I love seeing them. So please continue doing that. If you're not in our Discord server yet, shoot me a mail, theclumsygeek@gmail.com. Shoot me a mail and I will send you the invite for the Discord. But yeah, our members, our community in Discord, many of you have been sharing photos about your journeys, and I'm enjoying every bit of them. It's nice when you share photos, and even nicer when you share photos and add a story behind them. You know, I love seeing people like going to Turkey, going to Norway, and then the mishaps along the way, whether it's traffic in the border crossings or an accident here or there, or just a nice ride overall. It's nice to really see the pictures, you know, see the scenic sights, but even more so the stories behind them. Because yeah, everyone loves a good story, right? And when you share those in Discord, it really makes my day. So thank you for sharing and keep them up. I'll try to do the same. Oftentimes I tend to do that more in Flight Sim these days, but yes, I try to mix them up when I can. But this is the power of the community, right? It's not only a one-way street anymore. Oftentimes in Discord, actually, I barely speak anymore because I don't need to. Like the guys are very active and they're very wholesome these days. I think we've pruned out many of the trolls. So oftentimes the discussions are very wholesome, are very friendly. You know, no one criticizing each other. Maybe suggestions here or there, but nothing harsh. All constructive. Slow it down to 50 in here. Yeah, this is one of the disadvantages. You can see like the grass or the tree coming up from the road. I'm not sure, that might be a consequence of having winter mod. Maybe the vegetation isn't as the same size or whatnot. Looks like the fog is coming up again. Yeah, for those fog lovers out there, I know we have quite a few of them. Yes, Frosty mod has that for you. And I don't think it's counted as rain, because when I looked in photo mode, the fog is actually like skybox number 2 or something like that. So yeah, apparently this is nice weather even if it's foggy. It's not classified as bad weather. Quite interesting. Oh my goodness, this feels cold. How cold is it? -3. Okay, not that bad actually. -3 only. I would expected it more in the negative like 20 range. But yeah, the fog is starting up again. Yikes. Do I have my lights on? I do. There seems to be an awful lot of these construction zones. Goodness, lots of roads being, maybe lots of damage with a recent snowstorm or something. They're fixing stuff. Okay, there you go. Let's keep it steady, because the visibility is starting to get bad again. But yeah, it just looks so believable, right? The roads are properly bendy, like they're not because that's the one thing, that's one of my pet peeves. If you have those like 90-degree bends on a highway like this or a country road like this, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel real, having like a 90-degree turn where you have to absolutely like make a sharp break. just to make it through the bend. This feels more natural to me, and this feels already a lot more realistic. Then you have stretches where you have road markings, you have stretches without. Adds to the entire realism. And yes, add on top of that all of the dynamic weather we have. Sometimes we're lucky, sometimes not so much. But I am thankful that when we were driving through that new area with the Snake Road and everything back there, Atlantic Ocean Road, the weather was great, and they even had like an orange reddish sky thanks to the sunrise at 10 a.m. Oh my goodness, that is super late in my books. Hear the V8 roar. Very nice. But yeah, I like that the roar is still stock. You know, it's not like overly exaggerated. It's still a stock engine, right? It's still a none of that open pipe business. So it's very much stock V8, I would say. And it's very believable. Nice insulation, everything muffled from inside here in the cab. I actually noticed it when I took this job in the beginning before I started recording. So you know that sound when it makes when you load the cargo, like that clunk from the outside. Even actually I discovered even that clunk as the cargo gets loaded is muffled if you stay in the cab. It's so cool. Oh, those little details are actually have actually been thought out by SCS as well. So because you're in the interior, all the sounds coming from the exterior are muffled properly. Very nice.
Turn left.
Can we turn off the GPS now so we can focus outside? I turned that on a while ago because we wanted to discover the viewpoints. But now that we are here, and we're not really looking for viewpoints, we're mainly looking for the road because it's starting to disappear in front of us. Yes, I think let's focus outside and see. Actually, in addition to the fog, I think it's just getting dark because it's what, almost 5 p.m. Yeah, probably time for the sun to set. And yes, the guys over at the place where we should be delivering these ice creams probably have been waiting for us for quite some time. Oh, that reminds me, oh my goodness, I'm not hearing the reefer sound. That might mean it's not working. If it's not, I'm doomed. We might actually be hauling frozen ice cream in here, or molten ice cream. But then again, it's cold outside, so maybe we don't need it. I have my doubts. But yes, crap. I think I'll have to look. 1 second. Are we near? Let's get some retarder action in here. Yeah, I think I'll stop by here 1 second just to check, because we still have quite a way to go. And I don't want to actually... Let's maybe stop by under this bridge. I don't want to get there and suddenly find out that there is no more ice cream left to be delivered. Maybe it's just cream by then. Okay guys, 1 second. I'll get back to you in a bit. Let me just go outside and check. Okay, so I've done some checks. Doesn't sound good, so I turned off the engine just to be sure. I'm not hearing anything. I'll have to open the trailer, see how the stuff is inside. Maybe I'll eat an ice cream or two. We'll see, but I'll have to check out. Maybe I can start it up again. But yes, it will take some time, so I will continue the trip in the next episode. And we'll see. Hopefully it works this time. Okay? Keep your fingers crossed and catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.